The path to greatness isn't paved with comfort. It's carved through adversity, shaped by struggle, and defined by those moments when everything inside you screams to stop, but you keep going anyway. Growth doesn't happen when you're cozy. It happens when you're tested. When you step into the fire and feel the heat pressing against your will, that's when your true self begins to form. Comfort zones are illusions of safety. They shield you from pain, but they also block progress. If you want to evolve, if you want to awaken the next version of yourself, you must embrace the uncomfortable. You must welcome the unknown like an old friend and dare to challenge the parts of you that have settled. Everything you've ever wanted lies on the other side of difficulty. Every dream, every breakthrough, every ounce of transformation is born in discomfort. Stop waiting for things to get easier. Start becoming someone who gets stronger. The greatest power you can possess isn't talent or luck. It's the unshakable decision to face discomfort head on and rise through it. There's a reason the gym hurts, the business fails at first, and the tough conversations make your stomach twist. It's because those are the areas that sculpt strength, resilience, and character. The moment you feel resistance, that's the signal you're on the brink of growth. But most people retreat. They confuse discomfort with danger, and they run from the very thing that would elevate them. Don't be like most people. Be the one who walks into discomfort with eyes wide open, knowing it's the furnace where greatness is forged. It's easy to repeat the same patterns, to cling to routines that no longer challenge you. But ease is a slow death. You weren't born to stay the same. You were born to evolve, to rise, to transform into something greater than yesterday. And that only happens when you choose discomfort on purpose. Lean into what scares you. Get obsessed with growth. Stop searching for peace and start hunting purpose. Because the life you dream of will never come wrapped in comfort. It demands a version of you that's only revealed through pain, pressure, and persistence. You'll never know how powerful you are until you're forced to be. When the world knocks you down, when plans fall apart, and the path becomes uncertain, that's when you meet the real you. And if you're willing to stay in the fight, if you're willing to sit in the fire, you will come out stronger, smarter, and more unstoppable than you've ever been. Discomfort doesn't break you. It builds you. It peels away the excuses, the masks, and the limitations you once believed were truth. That feeling in your gut when you're nervous, that's not weakness. That's energy, waiting to be converted into courage. Use it. Channel it. Every time you face the uncomfortable, you train your mind to stop fearing it. Every time you do the hard thing, you rewire your identity. The voice that says I can't gets quieter. The belief that says I will gets louder. And suddenly what once terrified you becomes your new normal. This is how you rise, not by avoiding discomfort, but by running toward it with everything you've got. We live in a world that worships comfort, instant gratification, fast results, ease at the tap of a button. But that mindset is a trap. It robs you of the process, and the process is where your power is born. The struggle is not something to escape. It's something to respect. It's the sacred ground where potential becomes reality. Every time you suffer for your goals, every time you endure when others quit, you earn a piece of the future you desire. It won't be easy. You'll doubt yourself. You'll want to quit. You'll feel like nothing is changing. But it is. Every rep, every failure, every late night and early morning, it's all stacking. You just don't see it yet. That's the nature of discomfort. It disguises growth as pain. But if you keep showing up, if you keep walking through the storm, you will emerge transformed. So next time it hurts, smile. That's proof that you're on the right path. Let others chase comfort. You chase your potential, and let discomfort be your guide. You're not going to become unbreakable by avoiding what's hard. You become unbreakable by doing what's hard until it no longer breaks you. That's the truth most won't tell you. Discomfort is the gatekeeper of greatness. You want confidence. Earn it by doing uncomfortable things. You want discipline. Build it by showing up when it's easier to quit. You want peace. Find it by walking through chaos and discovering your center. Everything worth having demands a version of you that only exists on the far side of pain. That's why most people settle, because pain is inconvenient. Discomfort doesn't fit neatly into a calendar. But champions don't care about convenience. They care about becoming. They care about legacy. And they understand that every season of struggle is preparing them for a lifetime of strength. You have that same power inside you, but it will never activate in ease. It will only awaken in adversity. So stop asking for easy roads. Ask for the strength to climb the hard ones. And then start climbing. One step at a time. One battle at a time. You can't build muscle without tension. You can't build courage without fear. And you can't build a life of meaning by staying in places that feel safe. The life you crave requires sacrifice, of comfort, of certainty, of the familiar. You must let go of who you were to become who you're meant to be. That means risking failure. It means getting uncomfortable. It means embracing days that feel messy, painful, and chaotic. But that's the cost of becoming unstoppable. Stop thinking discomfort is the enemy. It's your best ally. It reveals what matters. It refines your focus. It forces you to adapt, to evolve, to grow teeth. You don't need more motivation. You need more courage to sit with discomfort and still do the work. That's how breakthroughs happen. Not in moments of inspiration, but in relentless commitment during seasons of struggle. That's where your story is written. Don't waste time looking for shortcuts. Walk into the fire. Stay there long enough to become forged by it. And then walk out, transformed, not just changed. Every champion you admire has one thing in common. They made friends with discomfort. They didn't shy away from the grind, the heartbreak, or the setbacks. They welcomed it because they understood that what hurts now builds what lasts later. You're not supposed to feel good every day. You're supposed to grow every day. And growth doesn't ask for your comfort. It demands your effort. It asks for consistency when results are invisible. It asks for patience when doubt creeps in. It asks for hunger when you're tired and drive when you feel like quitting. So stop looking at discomfort as something to escape. See it as your proving ground. Every challenge is an invitation to level up. Every obstacle is a test, not to break you, but to reveal whether you're serious. Are you willing to be uncomfortable in order to grow? Are you willing to fail forward again and again until you break through? That's what separates average from elite. It's not talent. It's not luck. It's the decision to keep going when others tap out. Most people don't change because they're more committed to their comfort than their growth. Don't let that be your story. Let discomfort be the alarm clock that wakes you from the sleep of mediocrity. Let it shock your system and remind you that you were built for more. There's something powerful about choosing discomfort before life forces it on you. There's something legendary about stepping into challenge with intention. It turns you from passive to powerful, from reactive to relentless. You stop fearing failure because you know it's part of the process. You stop running from pain because you've learned it's your mentor. And you stop doubting yourself because every trial you've endured becomes proof that you are, in fact, capable of more. This is the mindset that changes everything. It's not about loving discomfort. It's about respecting it. It's about trusting that every uncomfortable moment is a seed being planted, a layer of strength being added. Stay in the arena. Keep swinging. Keep growing. And remember, discomfort isn't punishment. It's preparation. You are not here to play small. You are not here to float through life untouched by challenge. You are here to rise, to push, to transform. And that process will never be clean. It will be uncomfortable. It will test your limits. But that's where you'll discover your edge. That's where you'll learn just how far you can go. The greatest regret isn't failure. It's never trying, because comfort kept you stuck. You have a fire inside you that's been dimmed by ease. Reignite it. Let discomfort be the fuel. Let it drive you to take action, to dream bigger, to work harder. Pain isn't the enemy. It's the catalyst. Let every challenge sharpen you. Let every setback teach you. Let every uncomfortable moment stretch you beyond who you thought you could be. That's the gift of discomfort. It forces you to grow. And when you grow, everything around you shifts. You become the storm. You become the force. You become the example of what's possible. So embrace the uncomfortable, not just once, every single day.